Have you ever poured your heart into loving someone, only to feel like it's never enough? Or maybe you've given everything, such as time, gifts, and affection, yet your partner still feels unloved. The truth is, love isn't just about what you offer, but how you give it. Imagine speaking French while your partner only understands Spanish. You'd both end up frustrated, right? That's what happens in relationships when love languages clash. Welcome back to the Passion Bond, where we help you build stronger, healthier, and more lasting relationships. Whether you're single, dating, married, or recovering from heartbreak, you'll find clarity, answers, and inspiration right here. If you're ready to understand love and deepen your bond, then you're in the right place. One of the biggest challenges couples face today isn't a lack of love. It's the lack of understanding how to express it. You might be showing love in the way that feels natural to you, but if your partner doesn't interpret it the same way, they may feel unloved. This is why relationships often hit walls of frustration, miscommunication, and even resentment. But here's the good news. Once you understand love languages and how compatibility works, you can unlock a whole new level of connection with your partner. 1. The 5 love languages. The concept of love languages refers to the unique ways in which we give and receive love. Understanding these can deepen connections with loved ones. Here's a simpler breakdown of each love language. Words of affirmation. For some, words are everything. Simple compliments like, "I love you," or "You mean the world to me," can lift their spirits and make them feel cherished. It's the power of thoughtful communication that fills their emotional tank. Acts of service. This love language is all about action. Cooking a favorite meal, helping with chores, or stepping in when your partner is stressed shows your love in tangible ways. It's about making their life a little easier and showing you care through doing. Receiving gifts. Here it's the thought that counts. It's not about being extravagant. Even a small gesture, such as a handwritten note or a bouquet, can make someone feel special and remembered. It's about the meaning behind the gift, not the price tag. Quality time. For these individuals, undivided attention is the most precious gift of spending time together, talking, sharing experiences, and connecting without distractions, which fosters intimacy and strengthens bonds. It's all about being present with each other. Physical touch. For some, love is felt through physical connection. Simple gestures such as holding hands, hugging, and gentle touch can convey warmth and reassurance, reminding your partner that your love is alive and strong. Recognizing that your love language might differ from your partner's is crucial for creating harmony in your relationship. Understanding these languages is the first step towards building a deeper, more compatible connection. 2. Why compatibility matters more than chemistry. Many relationships start with sparks, passion, attraction, and excitement. But over time, chemistry alone isn't enough. Compatibility is about understanding and adjusting to each other's needs. Think about Sarah and James. Sarah's love language was quality time, while James's was acts of service. He thought fixing her car and helping with chores showed his love. But Sarah still felt neglected because all she wanted was for him to sit, listen, and share moments with her. Once James realized this, he made time to watch movies with her and go on walks. Their relationship blossomed, not because he changed who he was, but because he learned her language. Compatibility doesn't mean you must share the same love language. It means you're both willing to learn and speak each other's languages. 3. How to identify your love language. You may be wondering, how do I even know my love language? Here's how. Think about what makes you feel most loved. Do you feel cheerful when someone compliments you? Or do you feel most cared for when someone helps you out? Reflect on your complaints. Often what you complain about reveals your love language. If you regularly say, "You never spend time with me," chances are your love language is quality time. Notice what you request most from your partner: hugs, words, gifts, or shared activities. The better you know yourself, the easier it is to guide your partner in loving you the right way. 4. How to discover your partner's love language. Sometimes your partner may not even know their love language, but you can discover it by observing. Watch their actions. If they're regularly giving hugs, their love language might be physical touch. Listen to what they ask for. If they constantly say, "Let's hang out," then quality time is key. Pay attention to their frustrations. If they complain about a lack of compliments, words of affirmation matter to them. A woman once said, "I don't care about gifts, but when you ignore me at dinner, it hurts." That revealed her love language clearly. Quality time. Love is about paying attention. Your partner often shows you what they need if you're willing to listen. 5. When love languages clash. What happens if your love language is different from your partner's? This is where most couples struggle. Imagine you're giving gifts, but your partner wants a hug. Or you're expressing love through touch, but they crave words. The key isn't to abandon your natural style, but to add to it. Speak both your language and theirs. Tom loved physical touch, but his girlfriend Emily valued words of affirmation. At first, Tom thought hugs and kisses were enough, but Emily felt unappreciated until he started saying, "You inspire me, and I love how kind you are." Suddenly, their relationship balanced out. You don't need to change who you are. You need to stretch your love muscles and speak your partner's language. 6. Love languages and long-term compatibility. Over time, relationships evolve. Stress, careers, children, or even distance can affect how you receive love. Your love language might shift slightly as life changes. A couple that once thrived on quality time may, after having kids, lean toward acts of service, because helping with chores feels like gold when you're exhausted. Compatibility isn't static. It's about continuously adjusting and growing with your partner. 7. Love languages in toxic relationships. Even in toxic relationships, love languages play a role. A manipulative partner may withhold your love language as a form of control. For example, refusing to touch you when they know physical touch matters, ignoring quality time to make you feel invisible, using gifts to buy back your forgiveness. Understanding your love language not only strengthens healthy relationships, but also helps you recognize red flags when love is being manipulated. 8. Practical ways to apply love. Languages daily. If your partner values words of affirmation, send a random text saying, "I'm thinking of you." If it's acts of service, do the dishes before they ask. If it's receiving gifts, surprise them with something meaningful, not expensive. If it's quality time, put your phone away and give them your full attention. If it's physical touch, hold their hand in public or give a long hug after work. Love languages are not grand gestures. They're small, consistent actions that speak louder than words. Here's the truth. Every single person watching this has a deep longing to feel loved, valued, and understood. And so does your partner. Imagine how powerful your relationship could become if you not only received love in your language, but also gave it in theirs. That's when love stops being guesswork and starts becoming a bond, a true passion bond. So let's recap. Love languages refer to the distinct ways in which we express and experience love. Compatibility comes not from having the same love language, but from learning each other's. Identifying your love language and your partner's will transform the way you connect. Applying these languages daily creates stronger, lasting, and more fulfilling relationships. If this video opened your eyes to something new, don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with your partner or a friend who needs this message. And if you want more insights on building love, trust, and deep connections, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the Passion Bond, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out. Now let me ask you, what's your love language? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you.